What is good, y'all? Welcome back to Chris Here Off Productions. I'm Chris.
And Ralph.
And we are excited to be doing this list for y'all today. So we're going to be doing our most anticipated movies for the rest of 2023. Yes, sir. So before we get into this list for the remaining movies of the year, let's talk about the movies that have come out so far. So we are approaching June, which is the halfway mark of the year. And so far, 5 of my top 10 most anticipated movies of the year have come out. But my list has reshuffled because of trailers, teasers, and things like that. So, Rafi, I throw it to you. What are some of your favorite films that have come out so far this year?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yes.
Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Renfield.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeon of Dragons.
Yes, that was a really good one.
Yep,
yeah.
and Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, Cocaine Bear was my number 10. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was number 1 for me. So my number 1 most anticipated movie of the year. It's already come out and I absolutely loved it. For me, some of my favorite films that's come out this year so far is Guardians 3. Dungeons and Dragons, like you mentioned, was a major surprise. It was not even on my radar because I don't really play Dungeons and Dragons and I didn't know much about it, but I absolutely love that film.
Yep.
And then Evil Dead Rise, which was in my top 10, and it did not disappoint at all. I think it's going to be the best horror film of the year, but we will tell. But, Rafi, let's go ahead and let's get into our list. Do you want to start it off? You want me to start it off?
You
want me to start it off? All right. All right, so coming in at number 5 is Transformers Rise of the Beast. Yes, sir. So this is, the 30th film in the Transformers franchise? They've done so many. But there's been some good ones. Like me and Ralph were talking about it yesterday. The first one I think is really good.
Yeah.
Bumblebee is really, really good. I really enjoyed that one. The rest of them are I don't really care for them. They're whatever.
Yeah. For me though, just 3 Transformer films I liked.
Which ones?
It's the first one, the second one, and Bumblebee.
Yeah, those are the 3. The second one's actually pretty decent as well. But yeah, so Transformers Rise of the Beast, we've been getting trailer after trailer. Usually for movies, when they release too many trailers, I'm like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to know any more footage. But for this one, it's the opposite. I just want to just keep diving into that footage and just keep seeing what they're doing. Obviously, we have Optimus Prime is going to be the leader of the Autobots. Then we have Bumblebee. Bumblebee is that guy. I cannot wait for this one. So coming in at number 5 for me is Rise of the Beasts. All right, Ralphie, what's your number 5?
Number 5 is Blue Beetle.
Awesome. Okay, so go ahead and get into that one.
For me though, one thing I'm kind of happy for Blue Beetle is it's gonna get a theater release, man.
Yes, it was supposed to be on HBO Max instead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm kind of happy that the film is finally get a theater release, man.
Yeah, that's always good. It's always good for like movies like that.
Yeah, and trailer though looks pretty good.
Yeah, I really dug the trailer. We did a trailer reaction. If you want to check that out, that's on our channel. But it looks fun. It looks really fun. I think what's the actor? Jolo Manzuela, who plays what's his name? Miguel, I think, and Cobra Kai. I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah.
What's like something else about the movie that you're excited to see?
Like to see his introduction to the DCU.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty dope. And I love the suit.
Yeah.
The suit looks amazing. All right, I'll go ahead and get into my number 4. My number 4 is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which comes out next month actually, as well as Transformers. But yeah, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, what more can I say? The first one is an absolute banger of a film. I think Miles Morales is a wonderful character. He's a great Spider-Man. And I just want to just dive back into that world. The other day we were talking about the runtime. The runtime was released, and it's like two hours?
About like 2 hours or 2 hours 10 minutes.
That's a long animated film, which is dope because it's Spider-Man. But man, I wonder how that's gonna play out for a lot of the audience who are there for an animated film. But other than that, I think this movie's gonna be phenomenal. It looks great. I just can't wait to see it. I love Spider-Man. But yeah, so that's my number 4.
Okay, number 4 is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, Rafi, go ahead and get into that leak.
So yeah.
But don't give details, but just talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, for me though, like, even though I never played the game, but I might get the security breach, the news from 2021.
Oh, okay.
I might get that soon. And over though, one thing about the movie is it's been like years.
They've been in production for what, 9 years? You said?
Yeah, since 2015.
Man, that's 8 years. That's a long time.
Yeah, like multiple rewrites, changing studios.
And Blumhouse is doing this one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. I love Blumhouse. They're the best horror production out there.
Yeah. and yeah, for the movie set to release October of this year in theaters and Peacock.
Oh, okay, it's gonna be theatrical and streaming.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
yeah,
cool.
and about the leak though, I only saw a glimpse of it.
Yeah. So it was yesterday or the day before?
Last night.
Last night, the actual trailer got leaked online. Someone recorded it. You could tell because it had a bunch of like print over the actual trailer.
Yeah.
But we'll see how the studio handles that.
Yeah.
We're speculating that it might come out sooner than expected because of the leak, but we shall see.
Yeah.
But anything else you wanted to add about Five Nights at Freddy?
That's it. Oh yeah, when I first heard about the casting in December, and Josh from the Hunger Games, I was like, okay, let's see which film that he's in. Okay, Hunger Games, and wait, Matthew Lewin.
Matthew Lillard, Shaggy himself. I was gonna say Scooby Doo. Shaggy himself. That's pretty dope. Yeah. And who is Matthew Lillard in the movie?
William Afton.
Who is?
Which is one of the co-found of the Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria / a murderer.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know much about the franchise or about that story, but I will watch it. So it seems pretty fun. All right, coming in at number 3. So my number 3 and number 2 were super. I was debating for a little bit about what should I put, but after seeing the trailer for number 2 and hearing certain things about my number 3, I was kind of iffy. But you know what? At number 3 is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So coming into this year, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom was my second most anticipated movie of the year, right after Guardians. And what changed is because those who I follow closely online, that I actually respect their opinions and not just some like these haters online that want everything to fail. They did see it and they're like, it's not the best. But as of right now, I'm still holding out any negative thoughts. I'm just excited to see the movie because I love Aquaman 1. I think Black Manta is one of the best superhero villains I've seen, just based off of looks and the way he carries himself. And then Jason Momoa as Aquaman, obviously I think he's a wonderful Aquaman. We shall see what that's gonna, the continuing into James Gunn's DCE, what they're gonna do with him as Aquaman. But I'm excited for this film nonetheless, even though all the negative stuff that's been coming out about it. I still really want to watch it. So our number 3 for me is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
So yeah, number 3 for me is Transformers Beast Rise of the Beast. So the series got some inspiration from the anime series from like
the 80s, right?
Either late 80s or early 90s.
Okay.
And so far, I might go give the series a watch soon before diving into the movie. Yeah.
I think I've seen an episode or two growing up, but I didn't really watch it that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, for the movie though, like it looks really interesting.
It does. It's my number 5, so I'm really looking forward to it as well. It looks like just a fun popcorn action-packed movie.
Yeah, unlike what last night was.
What was last night?
I know, Transformer, the last night.
Oh, the last night. Oh, okay. I was like, what happened last night? Oh, yeah, the Transformers. Yeah, that. Let's not talk about those. Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to add about Transformers?
No.
That's pretty much it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'll go ahead and get into my number 2 is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Yes, sir. So, I am a massive Indiana Jones fan. I've been rewatching the films recently because of how much I'm excited for this film. Harrison Ford, obviously, he's an 80-year-old man, and he was on record, I think yesterday or the day before, saying he's like, yeah, this is it. This is my last Indiana Jones performance, which is obvious. I don't expect him to do more after this one. But yeah, this Dial of Destiny looks absolutely badass. The trailers I've seen countless times. I've done trailer reactions for them. I think you did one with me. I think it was the first trailer we did a reaction together.
And the second one, I wasn't gonna watch the second one because I want to see it in the theaters.
No, yeah, for sure.
But unfortunately, I saw it during the previews.
No, yeah, I understand for sure. But yeah, that last trailer they released with "Sympathy for the Devil" by Rolling Stones, that song getting cut into the John Williams score, I think gave me goosebumps. And yeah, I can't wait for this film. looking forward to the figures, the Hasbro figures that they announced. I'm gonna get a couple of those indie ones, but what more can I say? This film looks amazing, and those who've seen, like, I know at Star Wars Celebration, I believe they showed footage, and it was nothing but positive. Everyone that saw it really enjoyed it. So yeah, my number 2 is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Okay, what's your number 2?
So my number 2 is The Flash.
Okay.
So yeah, the movie though the trailer though looks really good.
Oh, 100%. Looks amazing.
Yeah, like Michael Keaton as Batman.
Yeah.
And like first time, actually this will be the first time that I see Michael Keaton as Batman in theaters.
Yeah, Rafi, I wasn't even born.
Me either.
Yeah, so it'll be my first time too seeing him in theaters as Batman. Well, go ahead, get in.
Yeah, but so yeah, and James Gunn confirmed that this will be a reset button to his DCU.
Yeah. But that's been known for a while, this being like Flashpoint.
Yeah.
But I think, James Gunn coming out saying it and all the other stuff, it just further confirms what we expect. But yeah, anything else? No, those Funko Pops behind us look really dope. You want to show them off real quick? So we only have 2 Flash Pops so far. We have Supergirl herself, and then we have the Barry Allen Flash bat suit. This is the Michael Keaton suit that he spray paints. That they showed it in the trailer and stuff like that.
Yeah, like before the big battle.
Yeah, the big battle. One thing I want to add before I get into my number 1 is, do you want to get nuts?
Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts, because my number 1 most anticipated movie of the year, I just tripped myself up, is The Flash. What more can I say? I mean, this movie looks absolutely incredible. Michael Keaton, I think, is gonna crush it. I think he's gonna be he's gonna steal every scene that he's in, because that's what Michael Keaton does. I think, from CinemaCon, which was a couple of weeks ago, they showed a whole screening that showed that people saw the whole movie, and they said it was wonderful. That Michael Keaton was great. They said Ezra Miller was really great as Barry Allen and all that. But yeah, I mean, The Flash looks absolutely incredible. And yeah, I'm slowly collecting those McFarlane figures. I have a Barry Allen Flash. I had Michael Keaton Batman ordered, but then they got backtracked to like August. I was like, no, I'm okay. I'll just find it somewhere else. But yeah, The Flash, number 1.
Okay, so number 1 for me is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1.
Yes, sir.
So let's see. The animation looks really great. Like just like the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many Easter eggs in the Spider-Verse lobby.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Those channels that do Easter egg videos are gonna have a blast with this one.
Yeah. Yeah, and let's see. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm really looking forward to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
In fact,
show off that Funko.
Recently, I got the Mario Morales Pop Funko. It's a Target exclusive.
Yes, sir. And I like his outfit. He looks really, really cool in that outfit. It looks really dope. I think that pop's amazing. But yeah, this movie looks incredible.
Yeah.
So since this is your number 1, which is also in our video we did back in December, which is his number 1 still, what is one thing that when you sit down and see it in theaters, what's one thing you want to see, even if it hasn't been teased at all?
Don't know. Like, I would be surprised if they revealed something for part 2, or basically the third film. The
third film, which would be part 2 to this. This. I think something that I really want to see, I don't know if they'll do it, but I don't see why not, is they have Tobey and Andrew and Tom. Especially, Tobey Maguire. That's my Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That would be incredible, Ralph.
Yeah, plus, especially that the international trailer.
The international trailer teased them, but it was like the live-action versions. Yeah. I don't know if they were teasing them for the actual movie, but they used them for the trailer. But we shall see.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add about Spider-Man?
Nope.
No, that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, I'll go through my list real quick just to recap it. Number 5, Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Number 4, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Number 3, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Number 2, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. And number 1 is The Flash. So that's my top 5 for the remaining of the year. What's yours, Ralphie?
For me, though, is number 5 is Blue Beetle. Number 4, Five Nights at Freddy's. Number 3 is Rise of the Beast. Number 4, The Flash. And number 5, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1.
Yes, sir. So I'm looking at our lists. there's only 2 that are different from ours. You had Blue Beetle and Five Nights at Freddy, and I had Aquaman and Indiana Jones. So, I mean, nonetheless, I'm excited for all the movies that we've talked about in this video. I just cannot wait to see them.
Yeah.
But guys, that's pretty much it. If you're with us still this far and you have yet to subscribe, I hope we earned your subscription, and hit that button down below. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for continuing to support the channel. We do appreciate the support we have been getting. But as always, guys, I am Chris.
And Ralph.
We will catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.